a depressing. I'm alone.
If you want to know that specifically, though, I believe
I'm just
that
like,
is-
what's the mouth
That's
thing?
the yeah. I mean, we'll let your imagination run wild with that.
Yeah.
I
one,
believe
but
that's two guys honking on some heroin.
This is from the Anunnaki.
Okay.
They came down. Well, that's what they said millions of years ago, and they would,
Right.
perform this ritual between two men. And yeah, I love that the people, if they're listening, they're like, "What?"
There's
What are
a
you going on
there's a
about?
piece of artwork on the wall behind Dave, which Lucy has just noticed and been like, "What is that?" It is literally two guys honking on a pipe. We'll take a photo of it and put it in.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it's been there for so long, we don't really look at it.
No, you don't
and-
notice when you're just surrounded by
and
something.
think, oh, it's weird. But then
Yeah.
when people do come in, there are some very unique.
Somebody else noticed that, and I can't remember who
There are
said
some
it.
very unique pieces. Tom Douglas noticed it when he came in. It was one of the first things he noticed.
We didn't say a thing. We've been
No.
in it. We've not spoke about that until other people recently have started speaking about that.
Yeah, I think we've just taken it as it
We
is.
just go in,
just
yeah.
grateful to be in the room, to be fair.
I like
it's
to
just
have a look
nice
at stickers as well. You've got some stickers going on over there.
Yeah.
Are you
Collector of
interested in the
stickers?
stickers?
I like a sticker. Yeah.
I love a sticker.
You can probably tell we've got some stickers. You can have one, mate.
I love a shiny one as well.
Yeah. We'll give you a couple of stickers
go
to
on
take
then.
home with you.
Anything's free.
Yeah. Swapsies. Do you have any stickers you could swap us for?
I actually do.
Do you with you?
No.
All right. Okay. Fine. You put them in the post.
put them in the post, yeah.
PO box. PO box. Oh, I do miss PO boxes as an aside, but
I've got a funny story about stickers.
right.
There was it gives a switch handy so that it's on my face. There we go. We just have to remind Andy from time to time. It's okay.
He clocks when he wants. He clocks when he wants.
We'll have a word after the show, Andy. Okay, yeah. Don't wanna... Fucking hell.
If it's going to be a funny story, here we go.
No, I did collect stickers. So back in the day when I used to work in an office, we there was this like the football stickers that everybody collected.
Yeah.
And we decided they run around every single year when the World Cup is on. And then we got so heated about it at work because it was like, who's going to fill the book first? It got to a point where the strategy was to go on Reddit, and then you go on a subreddit for this, and people would say what they've got and what they need. And then you'd send and post it off. And it got a bit wild where whoever completed it first we didn't get any awards or anything. It was just you were the Don. And I think one point I found this guy's Reddit and I was going to send him these stickers. And through his Reddit, for whatever reason, I searched up his username and I found his Facebook. And then through his Facebook, and I didn't know why I thought this would be funny.
Mm-hmm.
Now looking back, it's terribly creepy. I thought I would draw a picture of him, post it with the stickers
Yeah.
and just see what happened. I was like,
Yeah.
So I sketched him out, and it wasn't great because I'm not great at drawing. And I think my girlfriend at the time was like, no, that would be hilarious. I was like, it would be funny, wouldn't it? And I was like, yeah. And through I just sent it.
Well, did you write anything?
No,
No
I just
context,
put,
just a
no
drawing of
context.
the
Just
guy.
so he got the stickers that he wanted, and I
the
got
drawing.
mine. And he opens up this, and I can't. I love to be a fly on the wall.
Oh my
Just to be like,
God.
oh my god, there's a weird. Is that me? It probably
Yeah.
didn't even look like him.
Someone I used to work.
Is that odd?
It's really, really
Yeah,
odd. Yeah.
It's a bit odd. It's a bit like stalkery.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
You probably never heard from him again, did you?
Mm-mm.
No.
He's going back like 10 years, I think. 10 years ago I did
I
that.
used to work in a cafe, and someone came up to me once and went, "I've drawn your hair,"
Oh,
and just drawn everyone's hair.
whilst you were working?
Yeah,
And just the hair?
Just
not,
the hair.
Not the rest of you?
nothing else.
Then what did you do with these drawings?
Didn't
Like,
keep them.
pin them up around the cafe?
No, I didn't get them. He kept them. Just letting us know.
I've drawn your hair, by the
Mm.
way. What? Can I have it? No.
No, so
taking it
you know,
home with me?
as a receiver of like a weird image
Yeah.
of yourself that someone's hand drawn.
You know that's still it's lodged in as a bad memory.
Oh
kind of thing.
yes, yeah,
Yeah.
very weird.
Here with Lucy Revis today, by the way. Just started on Dave's sticker stories, which you have told that on the pod before, I think.
Have I?
Yeah, defo, yeah.
I know that feeling from the Spice Girls photographs you got in.
Oh
back
my
in the
god,
day.
I forgot about.
That was big.
What did you get them in?
What do you mean?
The Spice Girls photographs.
They just came in a little packet.
Well, there was a Spice Girls sticker book.
And you collected them, right?
No, they were photos.
Mm.
A Spice Girls photo.
They were
book.
like, if you went and got your photos developed, just
Yeah.
I don't know how to supposed to explain their photos. Yeah, they were just photos.
But you would buy packets of Spice Girls photos.
yeah,
How many photos were there
I think
to collect?
I'm gonna get maybe 6. I don't know
What
at
would
a time.
Right.
And you'd be like, I've got Victoria in the
Bath.
whatever video, or you know what I mean. It was.
Yeah.
Or if you get a signed one, that's
Oh,
big
wow.
deal. And I got a lot. I was quite into it.
Yeah.
And then my bottle, for school, leaked in my bag and ruined the photo album.
Nah.
Oh, there was like an official album that you collected
yeah,
them all
yeah,
in as
yeah.
well.
It was
like,
big business.
Spice Girls fans will remember this. I didn't have that, surprisingly.
I
You had it.
vaguely remember. I didn't have it, but I vaguely remember the girls collecting it for sure around me back in the day.
It was great.
What is it about like collecting things and opening things? Like Pokemon, I do Pokemon cards and stuff like that. I've fucking installed a horrible mobile game recently as well. It's got really bad.
What, a Pokemon one?
No, it's called Raid Shadow Legends. Sponsored
You
by
lost
Raid Shadow Legends, which is a bit of a fucking meme if you ever watch YouTube because it's everywhere. It's a horrible gotcha game, which is like you just got to sink money into it. It's like you know what mobile games are like, Candy Crush and things like that.
I'm new to this. I've just downloaded like my first ever game recently.
What was it?
Mahjong. Is that
What's
how you say
that?
it? The tile game.
I wouldn't know.
Just
No.
pairs, isn't it?
This
It's
isn't my
great.
this isn't my world.
The mobile gaming industry is ridiculous. Like it's the
It's
biggest.
booming.
Oh, it's insane. Like the amount of trillions this game earns is disgusting.
What
And
do you do in
I
it?
feel horrible playing it. I'm like, I know what's good. It's like just a weird dopamine hit. You're like, oh yeah, I'll just press the button and collect my. It's just pixels on the screen. It doesn't mean anything.
You've played Angry Birds though, mate?
Angry Birds, mate. That's when mobile games were good. Angry Birds was
Snake. I mean, Snake was unmatched, really.
Yeah.
OG Tetris.
It's not a Snake on Spotify now. Have you seen that?
What? You can play Snake?
I don't know if it was like a dream or something, because I do have weird dreams, but it like came up with a
You
I
can
don't know
play
how else to
Snake
explain
on
it.
Spotify.
Am I wrong? I feel like this happened. It's a thing.
It probably is a thing.
You
It
might-
probably
so
is.
so
You're probably
Dave,
right.
Dave will now probably go on a 10-minute rant about how he's like cease and desisted his Spotify account because he doesn't believe in like how they treat the artists and all that sort of stuff.
I'm with it, but
he's gone to YouTube Music because they pay the artists better, but they don't. actually.
Slightly
After
better.
we looked
Slightly
into
better.
it.
Look, it's pick your poison. I can't fight for
basically,
everyone.
neither of us actually know if Spotify have the Snake game inbuilt. But I really do hope they're paying them more than 0.0000342 pence per stream of Snake. Maybe that's the way that it's going to go with games.
it was something to do with the artist. I don't know if you had to like.
It's a playlist. I've just googled it.
A Snake
playlist.
playlist.
Eat this playlist. Apparently,
Eat this playlist.
Yeah, I did think it was real.
allows users to control the snake that consumes album art from the artist. Is that right?
I feel like there's subliminal messages.
Is Spotify the snake?
This is what I mean.
Spotify's a snake and it's just consuming all the art as it gets fatter and fatter and fatter. And you're controlling it. Like, yeah, go on.
That's the devil's deal.
Go
isn't it?
on.
The deal with the devil is like if you're going to do something satanic, you have to tell the world you're doing it in a weird way. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying.
Your beef with Spotify is just going on and on and on and on and on.
You
What's his
got-
name? Daniel Eck.
I don't know.
He's
his name.
quaking
Fuck
in his
him.
he's
I don't care.
quaking in his boots.
Who
Mate.
cares, mate? I know I can close my eyes at night.
Should we get him on? Daniel Eck.
Yeah, then we'll bloody piss on him.
Weirdest
That'll
start.
show him.
Really, really weird start today.
Honestly, it's
guys.
been a long
Really-
fucking week for me.
It's been a
It's been a long week. I am fucking giddy and weird. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's been a long week.
Yeah,
I
sentiments.
do
matched for
apologise if
sure.
this is a bit of a weird one.
Hi, Lucy.
Hi,
Hello.
Lucy.
Thanks so much for coming in. We've got Lucy Revis here, off of Tracks fame, Before Breakfast fame, and once supported Paul Heaton fame and played with gigs at Wembley fame.
Hey.
Hey, there's some kind of crowd button. Queen, yeah,
Oh.
Queen. What? Played with Queen? Are you going to knock that wall hanging down behind you? You know, it's all skew whiff now. I think have you been smoking that pipe in that picture? No. All right. Let's carry on.
Is it my energy? Have I done so?
No, I don't know, mate. I don't know. It's there's something. I'm not sure. There might be a gas leak or something going on. But how are you, mate?
I'm all right. Yeah.
Busy?
Yeah.
Hectic?
Yeah. I think being an adult's quite a lot, isn't it?
Too much, really.
I
We were
just-
discussing before how nice it was, just like being in Great Gatsby, like 15 years ago, just
Yeah.
boozing.
You could do it 4 nights a week and just be like, oh, I'm so busy, but I've still got time to go out 4 nights a week.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't miss-
non-stop. I'm non-stop. I'm chock-a-block.
Yeah. Yeah, it was great. I don't miss it, but you know, it was easier.
But definitely. And you don't really like, what's the song? You don't know what you've got till it's gone. You pave paradise and you can't drink in Gatsby no more.
No, you can't. You literally can't, can you?
Yeah, no, R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Foresters now. You have to go and have a Guinness.
I don't
Like,
like. I don't
you're
like
You're
it.
not playing any baseline. Is that your stance against Guinness? Don't like it.
I think it's
Draw a line in the sand.
I think it's not for me.
Yeah.
You know, can't like everything, can you?
No, mate, absolutely not. It's a Marmite drink for sure.
Yeah, I don't like Marmite.
Do a
the
little
point?
list of things you don't like.
Trying to think what else I don't like. I don't like pate.
Yeah, no, fair
Gross,
enough.
isn't it?
Fair enough on pate.
Yeah,
Yes, I'm with you on that one.
yeah.
Dave, what don't? No, we're not going to talk about Pate Party, which is another online game that Dave's really into. Pate Party.
Sure, yeah. No, I hate all those 2 things as well, actually.
Yeah.
So Guinness, pate. I say hate Guinness. It's all right. I just like, all right, okay. Guinness and black, I think's better, but.
Mm-hmm.
Takes the edge off to that.
And what else did you say?
Marmite
Yeah, I tried Marmite. Yeah, not for me.
and Twiglets, but that's just because they're Marmite.
Absolutely.
Don't like bananas either. Do you want me to carry on?
Yeah,
or-
please keep going. Please keep. I was waiting for more
Bananas,
things to come out.
absolutely grim.
Yeah.
Ate them.
I don't mind a banana.
Do
Don't
you?
mind it. Yeah.
I'd like to like them because they look quite convenient.
Yeah,
Is it the
like
texture?
it's a good snack.
Yeah, texture, hate it.
Mm.
Like the banana foam sweets, like banana cakes.
They don't taste like bananas, though, do they?
No,
It tastes like a synthesizer. But this is a fun and interesting fact about bananas, and it's probably said on loads of podcasts. Do you know the taste of bananas is completely different from what it originally was because they've been genetically modified, so we can taste them
more
in a different way.
Right.
So eating bananas in like 2026 is
Mhm.
actually completely different to eating bananas would have been in like 1920 or something like that because they've changed the taste so much
I
over
wonder if
time.
I'd have liked 1920 bananas.
I wonder if we could find one for you to try.
I'm not doing this. You'll
A
fucking get it off
1920s
eBay,
banana.
but like this has been preserved, and we're going to eat it like you did the
A pickled
McDonald's straw.
I brought in a McDonald's straw from 1997 and we drank through them and then we Googled that it was actually quite dangerous to drink through old
Why?
plastic,
Old plastic,
straws
yeah,
Oh.
because of the plastic degradation and stuff.
Buy it, yeah.
So it's just
So-
in you now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and then I wonder why I have to go to hospital and stuff for crazy thick like lumps in my face. And it could be that McDonald's straw,
Oh,
couldn't it?
don't
Really?
say
Could be the
that.
catalyst.
That could have been the catalyst. We just don't know.
Yeah,
we can't know.
absolutely.
Oh God.
impossible. But mate, let's chat a bit about you because you do lots of amazing, crazy stuff. What a life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's good. Yeah.
It is good.
It's good.
It is
I like
good.
life. It's good. Yeah.
Did it start with the cello?
It did. Yeah.
Is
No.
No.
Okay, well, technically, recorder, innit?
You started recorder.
Isn't that everyone's?
Three Blind Mice.
Yeah. That's
Oh.
everyone's thing, innit?
My son's got a little recorder and he just runs around the house just blasting it. And,
Yeah.
And do you know what? It wasn't me that got him it. My wife got him it for Christmas, and all he can do is like just big blasts, and it goes through her, and she hides it in the kitchen in a little pot. And as a sort of like little game that I like to play called Spite, I often get it out of the pot in the morning, and I'll give it to him just especially when I'm not doing like bedtime. So he's definitely got his recorder tonight.
Ready.
Yeah, like so when she comes
Primed.
home, like, let me get your recorder and just play mummy a song when she gets in. She loves it.
Oh,
But it's
that's
right
brutal.
through.
It does. It's cutting, innit?
Yeah, absolutely. So
But yeah,
you progress from that pretty quickly.
well, yeah. But I do remember the summer holiday where I thought I knew everything there was to know about recorder.
Right.
What I was actually doing was singing down it, and I didn't know. And I didn't know that was not how you played it. So I was just going like
Yeah.
down the recorder.
Yeah.
I was like, why
Words
is
and
everyone,
all.
yeah, why has
Not
everyone
just the
got all
melody.
these notes for it? Like, what's the point in them? And I was thinking, why can't my older brother do this better?
Yeah.
And then I quickly
He's
obviously
stupid.
realised, like,
Yeah.
it's not really how it works. But
Oh, did he humour you at least?
oh, he wouldn't have humoured me. He wouldn't have been anywhere near that situation. He'd have been out, gone. No.
Amazing.
So yeah,
So-
recorder, and then like they used to do this thing where they'd bring musicians into primary schools and they'd like blast some tunes.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what on earth is this cello thing? It's amazing.
Yeah.
I remember he played a song called The Train Whistle and it sounded like a train.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, that's great. And then they did this little test for people to see if they knew they had like natural aptitude for music, or I guess that's what they were doing.
Yeah.
And I could tell when a note was high or low, so I got to play the cello.
Nice.
That's literally it, really.
Is this around the time of the Spice Girls photo book?
Yeah, sort of just probably just exactly bang
So,
on. Actually,
so you were into music anyway because you liked the Spice Girls.
Loved the Spice Girls. Loved any sort
Famous
of
cellists.
Disney jams.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just really liked it, and I thought,
Yeah.
this is decent. This
Bit of a pain to carry around from time to time.
Big time.
Yeah.
There's no bigger target on your back, really.
Than a cello.
Yeah. Well, I guess a double bass. I don't know.
Literally.
Yeah, it was
so
quite
big a target
brutal.
on your back.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was. I had that, and then when I went to secondary school, they said, if you really want to be a musician, you're gonna have to play some more instruments. So my poor mum and dad were just like,
She's
we
only
ain't got
a
much money
cello.
anyway. We've spent it
Yeah.
all on a bloody cello, and now what they piping up for us? So it was saxophone, the clarinet. So I've one in each hand, cello on my back. And the absolute worst part was my school bag on the front.
Oh.
You can imagine what that looked like.
I used to double bag with my guitar, but it was I think I thought I was cool because I'd loosen the straps on my bag and I put my guitar on first, then my really loose bags like at the back. I remember once, I think I was in about year 9 or something like that, and some older kids, whilst I was sat waiting for the bus, undid the zip on my bag. So then when I got up, all my books fell out of my bag behind me.
Aww.
But it was actually quite funny. Like,
Was it?
looking back, it is quite funny, isn't it? Like, because that as a thing, like some kid sat there like thinking he's dead cool because he's got his guitar, and then all his books fall out of his
Humbled.
bag, like onto the floor, and you're like, oh, I've got to pick all them up now. But
Well, you know what you can't do with a cello on your back? Pick anything up off the floor.
I was going to say your posture must be like, is that not compromised by the giant cello you've been lugging around?
It's funny, isn't it? Like music, you have to think really carefully about stuff like that because it can just knacker you for life.
Yeah.
And I don't play anywhere near as much as I did before.
There's a special like musician stance you should adopt if you're a standing musician. Do you know about this, Andy? No, well, you're not a real musician, are you? So
Not
why
really,
would you know?
no. Okay.
The only reason I know is because a pianist told me about it. He's like, do you know about the musician stance? And I was like, no. And he said you should learn about it because it will help you in later life with back problems.
I mean, that sounds sensible because I'm like, one of my biggest problems is I'm not a well-planned person. So I like go on tour for a number of weeks at a time and I won't bother bringing my own stool.
Right.
Because I just think, I don't want to carry it.
Yeah, it's just another thing to put on your back,
Yeah,
isn't it?
so you have
Already
whatever's
got a cello.
available and then you just like either 3 foot in it. Well, that's not high, is it? Is it? 3 foot in the air or you're down near the ground and you just have to make it work. And it might be a 2.5 hour set that you're playing
Wow.
on a really dodgy chair, but I'm not carrying one.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
No, fair play.
Yeah.
I think
you just make sacrifices.
surely at the stature you're at, you could cut. Do you have like a rider? Could you not be like, it needs to be a sturdy stool?
Some thought beforehand, and then actually
Which you just
telling someone.
famously not good at foreplay.
I lose jack leads every gig. I must have bought 100 million jack leads.
Wait, hold on. Electric cello?
Yeah. Well,
That's a
it's
big-
not one of those awful. Oh,
That's a big vibe.
don't want to offend the electric cello community, but it's an acoustic.
They do listen, to be fair. They do listen.
It's like a normal acoustic cello with a pickup in it.
This podcast
So you
is
just,
sponsored
you know.
by the electric cello community.
Yeah.
So
Cellists.
so do you go
But
around?
electric.
Is that your job, like going around as a touring musician? Is
It
that
was
what-
more. I am doing a tour in March. First one since I became a foster carer 2 years ago, and I haven't been on tour since.
right.
So I'm getting back to it now, but I will never do it the same amount because I've got a
Right.
full-time job now. but-
Touring's
Sure.
changed forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to either.
Touring. Do you know what when I did DJ and had a taste of it, I was like, I don't know if the touring life's for me.
It's hard work. It depends on what kind of tour it is as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because I'm not talking. Weren't going out with, I'm trying to think of anyone famous. I wasn't on Harry Styles' tour. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It was. Oh
Which
God,
is a
that sounds
shame.
really- like, not
Which
to
is
dis- it's
a
just-
shame because
Do you know what? I do know one of his the musicians in his band. Well, she used to be,
Right.
and it just sounds like amazing.
Yeah.
And they're just really good musicians, and they go out after the best people with personalities, and it's
I
cool.
don't think about that stuff where, to the point where a big artist like Harry Styles or something has. I just assumed, he's got a band that he tours with. Is it like mix and matching, like depending on where you are? Like, oh, I'm Harry. Like, I don't.
I'm
know.
Harry Styles.
I'm Harry
It is
Styles.
the
Pianist.
musician.
I'm
It is my
Harry
band.
Styles.
Yeah, well, they have bands and they stay with them for years, but they're like really think about who's the personalities and everything.
Yeah, I guess
and,
they
and
they
they
pair
are the
them
best
up,
of the
right?
best as well.
Yeah.
Like they're absolutely amazing.
In terms of cellists, who are your main competitors that you've got around? Do you have any ever go for the same job as another cellist, and you have like a
I've never really
you
done
again
anything
at an
like that.
audition or?
Not really.
Do you-
I sort of wasn't. It just everything's just always just appeared in a way,
Yeah,
and I'm really happy to like suggest people and that kind of thing. It's been all right. It's not been.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm not.
It's not
It's not a
like
competitive
that.
thing. It's more like
Collaborative.
yeah, it's like a feast mentality over famine. Kind of, we're all kind of
Let's all eat.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I've just,
cello beefs. I don't know.
there's not a huge amount of like cello. Maybe
Yeah,
there's
I
cello beefs. I don't know.
Just imagine cello gangs.
I think when you're younger, because you're like you're brought up in the classical world to be competitive with each other.
I think in a lot of fucking things. Yeah, I don't like competitiveness in fucking. I like it in games, 100%. Love it.
Yeah.
Bit of
Sport,
sport, absolutely.
like it in sport.
But if it's like a job wise, you know what I mean? I'm not interested.
Oh, it's not for
if
me at all,
everybody
and
can-
that's one of the things that used to put me off.
Yeah, put me
Just
off.
too
mate.
much. Like I'm not. If someone else gets something that I'd be interested in, I might be a bit disappointed, but I'm not.
Sure,
Yeah.
just move on. Just
Something
crack on,
else will
yeah.
come along.
Whatever, something
Yeah.
else will come along. We can all fucking thrive, can't we?
Unless they've got an
Yeah.
electric cello, in which case.
Especially if it's like blue or something. I'm done for.
You're
Mine's just
you're
brown.
traditionalist when it comes to cello colour.
Fucking blue cello.
Oh, amazing. So when you were playing cello at school and
Yeah.
that, and you're learning, I don't know, Three Blind. What do you learn on the cello first?
all
Not
the
Three
same.
Blind Mice.
Yeah,
Do do do.
do the lot. Yeah.
Yeah. At what point does it become like kind of cool?
Sorry. When does it come? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's done it yet. I think it's cool.
Yeah, definitely.
I guess at school I was quite lucky. I didn't. I was quite lucky. I didn't get bullied. I don't mean that. I just
You
mean
didn't
I
have
sort
someone
of,
unzip all the bag, all the books out your bag or anything.
you know.
What are you carrying your cello? Oh, come on,
Can you
guys.
imagine, or like stealing my bow out the front or something. Anyway,
Yeah.
that didn't happen.
Yeah.
And I feel quite lucky that no one was that bothered. They were just like, oh, it's Lucy. She's pretty good at music. It was never like,
That's cool.
do you know what I mean? You could expect someone to be a bit horrible about playing classical music, but they just didn't do that.
Yeah.
So I was pretty happy, to be honest.
It's
And
what-
then you do get a bit older, and then it's like, oh, it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
it's a bit like Dungeons and Dragons is cool now. But
Yeah.
It never was back in the day.
Yeah, you might not want to say it when you're 15, but when you're, you know,
Yeah.
It's
whatever.
a fucking career now.
Yeah.
So when you were a teenager in Northamptonshire,
Yes.
you're playing the cello throughout, and then music brings you to Sheffield, which is where we
Yeah.
are now.
Yeah, I
Studied
didn't.
music at uni.
I did,
of?
yeah. I studied at the uni of, and there's like a thing with the classical stuff. It's like, are you going to go to a conservatoire and do that kind
Yeah.
of thing, or? And I just didn't think I was very good, and I just thought I'm not auditioning for that. That's not the one, which I'm really glad about, because you just get
Yeah.
more. There was more to offer at uni in terms of things you could learn,
Yeah.
and as soon as I came to Sheffield, because my parents are from Leeds,
Right.
and all my family was still in Leeds, like my grandparents and stuff. As soon as I came to Yorkshire again, Sheffield, I was like, this feels like home
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah. Felt right.
Yeah.
We've had podcast producer Harry Robinson on, and he got an offer to go to like Oxford or Cambridge or something like that to study journalism. And he was like, "That's just not me, though. I don't want to hang around with loads of guys called Hugo. Like,
No.
I'd rather go to Sheffield and eat pie in a pub, and still get an amazing degree and like an experience."
That's the
out of
thing.
it.
You got to look at it and go, would I have actually coped with all the competition and all that? Like the way to. Don't get me wrong, I did practice. It's not.
Yeah.
it's
You
still
worked. You worked
intense.
hard and you played.
Yeah, and I mean, I did a master's in performance. I had to go to London once a week for my cello lessons. It was from here. It was hard
Wow.
work, but
with a cello all the way
Yeah.
to London.
I weren't going to be. I weren't going to be doing the amount of hours practicing that you would at college. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
You know when why was it cello that really tickled your brain? Was it, or was it just like, I'm just going to do it, or is it like is it like a weird calling, or was it just like, I like this, it's all right, and then you just stuck with it?
I don't know. I was definitely pulled towards it, because I remember sort of saying about playing the violin to my mum, and she was like, "Oh, I'd rather you didn't," which is fair enough. Like, I don't have any musicians in the family, and I think violins can be quite jarring to start with.
Yeah.
But when I kept sort of going back to things like the cello, that did just it just felt like it was the right instrument for me.
Yeah.
And I think I probably would have been fine with any instrument because I've always been able to pick stuff up quite easy in terms of, I can't do anything new now, but when I was little, it was all right.
You're like a sponge, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. And I played wind instruments, but they just didn't get me like string instruments do. There's something about the cello that's just, I just think it's another level. You can just do so much more with it.
You mentioned sax and clarinet
Yeah.
to me. Is that the extent? Do you play any other wind instruments?
No, that's enough, I think.
Have you played guitar, bass guitar?
I've done a bit of bass guitar. Like if I'm in a studio and we absolutely need it, and we've run out of money. Yes, you know,
the dexterity kind of might be the same.
Yeah, it's sort of set up differently, so it's a
playing
bit
it,
confusing.
playing it upright, kind of thing.
Like it's just and it's different strings, and I can get away with some stuff. Like I taught cello and I taught string orchestras and stuff like that. I'd get away with the violin, but I'd like to play it like that. I find it easier to do it like a little tiny cello.
Wow.
So I can get around stuff, but.
So, in School of Rock, when he's like, you play cello, just turn it on the side and that's it.
Oh,
really
my
easy.
God.
So is that the biggest lie in film?
It's a lie.
Yeah.
But
Do people come in? Is that
all
a line
the time.
Yeah,
Cello.
there's like a rotation of things that people say to you, and that's
I
one
was
of the
trying
main
to tell him
reasons
to
don't
shut up
use.
in my mind. Oh, like, shut up.
I mean, it's literally why I don't take public transport much anymore because I just couldn't.
Because people are like, cello, you got yourself a
Yeah,
bass.
yeah.
Oh.
Or that's a big flute. That was a major one.
It's a big flute.
That's a big flute.
Yeah, or like it's just odd. And then there
It
must
is
be
kind of
something
a
about James
statement,
Bond,
isn't it?
isn't there? Like with a machine gun. Have you got a machine gun in there?
And then,
that was
at
a
some
big one.
point,
Yeah,
at some point, did you just want to fucking hiss at them?
I just was like, there's only a
Just
there's-
like, fuck off.
I don't
That's
know
what
what
I'll
to say.
do.
And
I'm like,
Are you all right? Andy shot you a concerned look. I think he's going to get you sectioned after this, genuinely.
I was talking about this when I used to work in retail at Tesco's for 7 years. I used to get the same fucking lines over and
Specific
over
amount of
again.
time,
Like, I'm going to ruin your display. Oh.
yeah,
I wanted to go, shut up.
it's weird because I'm the same, but I feel like I'm probably one of those people who does it as well.
Sure.
Like, I'm a big fan of small talk. I know, when people go,
no.
"What's the point of small talk?" I love it.
Yeah, I love it.
Do you want to talk about the rain? Yes, I do. Like, I'm all for it. I don't know what it is. It
That's
cuts through the
admirable. I
crap.
fucking hate small talk.
I love
but
it.
That's so admirable. You're just like, I fucking love it.
I absolutely love it. Like, there's
What's your
people
favourite small talk subject?
like a little bit. Like I like there's a lady that lives on the street, and she's got 2 kids, and we sort of do a bit of a like fake eye roll about our kids.
Ooh.
On a morning, like, taking a bit of time today, aren't they? Or like, do you know what I mean? That kind
I
of
need
thing.
to pick your brain because this is fascinating.
I love it. And
so, what is it about the fake conversation of like, and you're both participating in this?
yeah,
lie.
I just think it's like, I don't know that we'd get on if we went for a pint, but I want you to know that I'm all right. And I think you're all right as well. And I just hope you have a nice day.
Maybe I've been
That's
doing
all
it
it
wrong this
is,
whole
really.
time.
I
Been
think
doing it wrong.
I think the
I want to claw my eyes out when somebody goes, "What road did you take here today?" I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Oh,
I
yeah.
looked at Google, mate.
No, I can't talk about directions because I don't care.
Leanne's dad, my
And I don't
fiance's
know it,
dad.
yeah.
Oh my god,
Which
he's
route
just
did you-
upset,
oh,
loves
yeah.
it. Oh, what did you take the A50? I don't know,
Don't
Nick.
know.
I have no idea,
No.
bud. I'm so bored.
I
Please
will
stop.
glaze over with that. I can't do directions or anything
But
like
that's
that.
kind of small talk, no?
It is, but I can't offer anything. If it's raining, I can say, "Yeah, it's raining, isn't it?" Do you know what I mean? Like I actually can't. Tell
weather small talk is probably the
Yeah.
the most common British
Yeah.
small talk, right?
Yeah.
It's got to be. We're good at that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no one in the world could better British people than small talk about the rain.
Or like how expensive stuff is.
Oh yeah,
We love
or a
that,
queue.
don't we?
Excuse me, there's a queue here actually.
Yeah, I will have a queue.
See, I have to refrain
Stand behind the
because
wall with the shallow.
my brain starts going deeper. I'm like, yeah, everything is expensive because we're fucking run by a cabal of pedophiles.
Well, yeah. I
that's-
mean, you can't go too
Epstein
deep.
files,
yeah.
mate, look it
Oh
up.
God, it started.
I know about the Epstein files.
No, you don't,
But
brother.
yeah, we do.
you only scratched the surface.
Yeah,
brother.
but I mean, like, do we all need to
Okay,
know?
we'll move on.
Do we all need to know the very
No, we
intricate
do.
details?
No,
of
we
it
all
all?
do.
It's-
Can I
We should-
can
we
I
should rise up.
rewind? Because I want
Go
to
on.
talk about the lady on the street.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, let's get back to her.
Because her kids every day
Yeah.
they'll come and tap the pot goose I've got on at the beginning at the front of my house. And they just come and say hello. And then they get on the trampoline and have 5 minutes bouncing.
On your trampoline.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they go to school. I love it.
You have a little
That's cute as
routine.
fuck,
Then.
though.
Does
Yeah,
your
no,
pot
man,
goose have a name?
No, actually.
What is the petting the goose about? That's cute.
I don't know. Like this
Little
lady, the
ritual.
first time I met the lady, she
Kids
just
need
went,
routine, mate. Kids
yeah, and
need
it is a
routine.
perfect routine. And
Yeah,
she
yeah.
just went, "My little lad loves your swan," and I was like,
Goose,
"What?"
actually.
And then I realised what she was talking about, and I was like, "Oh, the goose."
Yeah.
And she was like, "I'm so sorry." He runs down, and I started looking.
So sorry for.
She was like, "I'm so sorry." I'm like tapping the goose, not for saying the wrong thing. I wouldn't have corrected her. I was like, "Oh, it's fine." And then I started locking the gate with my car in it because someone tried to rob my car. And then she was like, the kid was quite distraught about the gate being locked. And I was like, "Oh, you can come this way if you want," showing her the other way.
Oh.
And then it just like went from on and on. And then they were bouncing. So my little boy's just looking out the window and like, "Oh, there they are." He's not jealous. It's his trampoline. He's like, "They can have it if they want." I'm like, "They absolutely
just
can't."
Raised him right, bud.
That's
Well,
nice.
it's really cute. It's,
Yeah.
And you just look out the window and we're just like, it's great.
There's the kids on the trampoline again. Have they petted the goose yet? Oh yeah, they've done that.
Do you know what I mean?
first.
And I think that's a small talk. I don't
Yeah.
think she would have let them jump on the trampoline unless we'd have had like a bit of a thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe?
it's like a
The
message.
small talk
I
does
think
open
I
up
think
bigger
I'm
conversations.
definitely on the spectrum because I don't understand the social norms of. Oh, because that's the
but
initiation.
I'm the opposite
isn't it?
end.
Yeah.
I'm like looking at it and going, "Is this what?" Like, it's probably not that. They're probably just like, "There's a
Maybe
trampoline.
it
I'm
is,
getting on
mate.
it."
I think
Yeah.
you're right though.
don't
Maybe there is
know.
small talk is. Yeah, I just don't. I cut to the chase. Like, what do you want?
Well,
Are we
I'm
friends? Are we not?
surprised
Yeah,
that when
yeah.
somebody
I know
said
what
I'm
you
going to
mean.
ruin your
Yeah.
display, you didn't just say, "Don't
Yeah.
don't touch it." Then, oh, going to ruin your display. Yeah, don't do it. Go away. Back off.
No, I was
Back off,
to
go
be fair,
away.
When I was younger, I was a lot more lenient to it, but it did used to grind on me. But as you get older, you do become more set in your ways, don't you? Like, no, I'm
Yeah.
actually going to say what I think now.
Yeah.
So I think as I got older throughout the period of me, I pretended to be deaf once. When I've said that story many times,
Yeah.
I think, though. Yeah,
But
I won't
I mean,
go
it's
do it
a
again.
great story.
It's valid,
It's a great
yeah.
story.
Just because I wanted to teach people because she was being rude.
To be
she
deaf.
tried to tap me on the shoulder whenever I was like putting the bananas out, and she was like, "How much are the bananas?" She didn't say hello, thank you, greeting, like.
Yeah.
Curtis. I just was like, and I just kept ignoring her. I had my back towards her. She's like, "How much are the bananas?" And I was like,
Again, bad small talk. It's bad small talk.
That's
from
bad
her.
small talk.
Yeah.
Bad
That is
small talk.
really
No
bad.
If she
greeting.
come in, if she come in
It's
and
not
asked if
small
she could pet
talk.
you,
It's
That's just
it's
being rude.
anti-small talk.
if she
And-
said,
and-
"Excuse me, can I pet your
She
goose?" and
sighed.
then asked
Yeah,
you
exactly
about the
that.
bananas, you're all good, aren't
She
you?
sighed and then like tapped me on the shoulder actually, and I was like, I just had it in my brain. I was like, "I know what I'm gonna do." Just turned around. She went, "How much are the bananas?" Went, "I don't know. Sorry, I'm deaf. I can't hear you." And she winced like that. She went, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." I went, "It's okay. Don't worry about it." And she, I made her feel bad because like, yeah, you fucking rude bitch. Like I do.
Just say hello. Do you know what I mean? I can't imagine a planet where I would just shout, "How much are the bananas?" Oh, well, I wouldn't be buying bananas.
Well, she's.
would I?
Again, it's just I just wanted to teach her a little
Yeah,
bit. Just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
take that. And then I made her feel bad,
Yeah.
and she walked away, and I was like, "Was it evil? I don't know. Fuck it."
People need to
pay
know
for it- pay
sometimes.
for it
You
later.
just don't. You don't need to be like that. You
I
can just
believe.
say, "Excuse me."
I believe in pettiness sometimes. I do.
Yeah.
Sorry, like when people go, "Oh, don't stoop down to their level." No, do. Sometimes
I've
you have
stooped.
to.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes you have to
stoop it.
get down,
Oh,
show
yeah.
them, but like that's how you're being.
I'm
And
quite
they're
good at
like,
a passive-aggressive email.
"Oh, ooh."
Yeah.
They're
And you have
good,
to
aren't
write.
they?
You have to write a lot of those.
I hope this
Too
email
many.
finds you well. How do you open up a passive aggressive email?
The openness not the problem usually. It will just be sort of.
Is it the closing?
I guess I think I only do it when people are rude to me though, so maybe it's fine. I don't know. I just
No, I believe
As you can
that.
see from my previous email dated
Da-da-da.
I did actually say this, and you didn't reply.
I'll do
ever do those
a
ones?
classic like forward of the email that they're like
Yeah.
I have
You get the
we have
receipts,
done
yeah.
this
Yeah.
Oh, just if you just scroll down, you'll see that where you said X, Y, and Z.
This.
Almost condescendingly guiding them, like
Yeah,
if you just
yeah.
fucking use your
Just
brain.
yeah, just scroll 3
Scroll.
dots. You know,
Yeah.
You've come in
like-
hot today, dude. Are you all right? Are you all right?
Oh, whatever, I don't know. We'll see, won't we? Now you could just do ChatGPT to do it. I've programmed the bot to be sarcastic.
But can you
Yeah.
make it passive aggressive?
Yeah.
Can you be more passive aggressive, please?
Yeah, and then it becomes so insane. Yeah.
But then you're never gonna your passive aggressive skills are never gonna level up. They're always just gonna remain untrained.
It's not a trait
You-
I
you
really
just get an
want.
you
AI
don't,
to-
yeah.
It's not a trait I want to
Train that
train.
muscle.
I want to train. If I treat if you're a bot, then I'm going to treat you with a bot. That's how I see
There we
it.
go. Quote for the day.
Bot.
Bot.
Oh.
Sorry, carry on. So Lucy, you came to Sheffield. You played cello at university here.
Yeah.
It was wonderful, marvellous. You saw great things. When did you start doing music in the city, and who were you playing with?
I did it at uni. I think I quite quickly realised I've always been quite good at finding ways to make money out of music. So I did session work when I was about 14,
Wow,
15,
okay.
but
Cool.
very loosely, like just
Right.
out of bumping into sort of people that would be, I don't know, it's
Hey,
a whole thing. It was
Was
great.
that a cello on your back? Could you could do with a bit of
I
that.
wasn't far off
Yeah.
that.
Wow.
And I sort of thought, how am I going to do this here? Because I ain't got any money.
Yeah.
So the first thing I did was set up a string quartet, but that was really like uni based.
That's just the casual, I just set up a string quartet. Is that easy to do?
Yeah.
I guess if you're surrounded by people that play
Yeah,
strings.
You just sort of scope out who's actually decent and get him signed up straight away.
Nice.
We played for the Queen.
Did you?
Yeah.
With that string quartet?
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
I didn't know it was for the Queen. We just got booked and we weren't allowed to like
What's the
say
address?
anything.
Buckingham Palace?
I met the King last year as well.
Did you?
Yeah, no, well, yeah.
Did he
Maybe
shake
I don't
your
want to talk
hand
about
or
any of
anything?
that.
Oh.
A bit weird about. Anyway.
Censor it all out. You met who last year?
Oh god,
Elvis?
Shall I go back to the Queen?
You met
Back to
Elvis?
the Queen. I'm
Yeah.
going to talk about the Queen again.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, we just did like she was, I don't know, having dinner or whatever, and we played string quartet.
Where was she having dinner?
Firth Hall.
In Sheffield?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
She came up and there were snipers like on the roof. I think they were.
That's crazy.
I've said this story many times, but
Whilst
you know,
you're
when
playing,
just,
like
I don't like
hit
they
a
were,
wrong
they were
note.
outside. Like, yeah, it was. Is that true?
maybe.
thought-
I don't know,
So-
maybe.
yeah, I think they were. Now
Yeah?
I'm questioning myself. It sounds wild when you say
Why
it.
was she in Firth Court?
I don't
She
know.
goes to uni there.
She opening something probably.
Right.
I actually don't know.
Okay. So you're in the room.
Yeah,
Big-
just playing while
Big
she's
Liz
having
has
a dinner.
got a bowl of soup.
We're trying to sneak in like Disney hits, see how far we can take it.
The Lion King.
Yeah, literally like
Oh, I
anything we can think
just
of. What
can't
was
wait
it? It was
to
Beauty and
be-
the Beast. Beauty and the Beast. What's his name? Her husband. What was he called?
Oh, Philip.
Yeah, he was there as well.
So Beauty and the Beast and the Queen and Philip. Shut up.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
Taylor's orders
This time.
Philip,
Yeah.
this soup is delicious, Philip.
They like sent a message and said, "Oh, I love the songs you chose." Obviously, they weren't listening, but
They sent a message.
you're through the like
Oh, right.
Queen's PA or whatever she was. I don't. It's
Do
all
you
a bit
get?
odd, isn't it?
Yeah. How does a message come to you from the Queen?
This woman who
10.
just seemed like the Queen's best friend. I don't know. Came up and was like, "Oh, we really loved the songs you picked, so it was very different." I was like, "Yeah, it was." I think we did "Sweet Child of Mine" as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Famously written about Prince Andrew. Sorry.
That wasn't the question you asked, was it?
No, but great. So that's how you sort of started. You're playing in string quartets. You're playing for the Queen.
Yeah.
I mean, first gigs, a little one for the Queen. That's
you know,
good fun, isn't
cheeky
it?
Queen.
You're doing like weddings and stuff as well.
Yeah, that
but
kind of thing, really. Which is what I've been doing when I was growing up. What do I mean?
when
by
you were
that?
like teenager.
When I was a teenager,
Yeah.
yeah. And then
So you were already playing at weddings and stuff back home.
Yeah.
Before you come to uni.
yeah.
So you already knew about making money from music like quite early on.
Yeah,
That's
I realised
crazy.
quite quickly that was quite essential.
That's great.
Yeah, it was good.
It took me
And-
so long to realise that. So it's
well,
great
it's,
that you had
it's
it
just
early.
trying really hard. I think growing up without having much money, you just sort of have to sort of crack on a bit.
Yeah.
Because I think like it's not the obvious route for a fairly normal working class family is heading off to do cello. So I was
Yeah.
like, I'm going to have to work this out if I actually want to do this.
Gonna
My parents
smash
are
it.
really supportive and it was great.
Wow.
It worked out all right. But yeah, I just went and started doing sessions. I met Alan Smythe, who
Yeah, so ChatGPT informed me of this. Tell us a bit about Alan.
just I think the first thing I did for him was like an omnichord album that was his own album,
Right.
which is really random. So
What's
it's-
omnichord?
It's like a little instrument. It's like a mad little instrument.
Right.
It's really cool. And it was over when it was Two Fly Studios. So it was Dave Sanderson.
Yeah.
And just doing little bits of session work for those guys. And then they would recommend me to other studios. And I'd just be hopping around doing like bits of session work.
yeah.
And to be honest, like a lot of the people I did work for back in the day, I'm still do it now.
Yeah.
And I've just kept a handful of those people and it's great, really. And it just snowballed from there.
Yeah.
So
What
that
a
was
life.
It was great, yeah.
And then your own band sort of stuff? You had your string quartet.
Yeah.
Any other bands? Because your big band for me was Before Breakfast.
Yeah. So that was
But-
with my Bezzy mates. Like,
Yeah.
it's great.
Which formed like 2014, 2015-ish, maybe a bit later than that.
Don't know.
No, couldn't tell you.
I couldn't tell you.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
Started singing together just to laugh.
That can't be that long ago, can it? I honestly don't know.
Yeah.
Is it that long?
I don't know.
Is that what ChatGTP said?
Do you know what? I didn't ask when it was formed.
Okay.
I didn't ask you. I didn't
It's
ask
probably
when.
around then.
It's like the mid-teens.
Yeah, because we had a solid like few years with the first lineup. So it's me, Gina, Annie, and Deb, and then those guys left, and me and Gina got Emily and Molly to join.
Yeah.
Sort of post-COVID.
Right.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Did some absolute bits like you talk.
Yeah. We supported Paul Heaton at the arena. That was quite a cool one. I don't know. Just did like some festivals, not enough.
Radio stuff. I did
Yeah.
tunes on radio.
Yeah.
National radio.
And it was great because I was doing work for other band, like regular bands then. So I was doing quite a lot of folk stuff. So I'd be out doing like a few weeks with some folkies, and then I'd be come back and we do some Before Breakfast, and it was just it was good. It was fun.
A lot of travelling about and sort of touring and stuff.
Yeah, it's exhausting, and like, but I wouldn't change it, and I don't want to do it again. But it was really good at the time.
But
it was a bit crazy.
I mean, looking back when you're 70, you're like, toured.
Yeah,
I did that thing, kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you meet people that you don't think you're gonna. You wouldn't necessarily know in normal life, and you get on tours, and you're just like. Do you remember when you go to school and you go on a residential, and you're like, it's the residential vibe, and you're just like, these are the best people. They're my best friends.
Yeah,
we're gonna be like, this is it.
We're tight forever.
Yeah, and you're just having the best time, and then it ends, and you're like, okay.
I'll never see you
again. You
again.
get over it because it's short and it's great, but you sort of get over it, and then you go and do it with like some other people. It's great.
I find it weird sometimes, like people will message. I mean, I probably do this to people as well. Some people that I've met like 10, 15 years ago will message me, do you remember that night? It was like the best night ever. And I'd be like, I don't really remember it now, but it means a lot to you, so that's nice. Like,
yeah, you're just like, some of my favourite people have, people I've toured with. I don't see them very often, but I've had some great times. Like,
you meet those people that you sort of, like when you see them again, it's like no time has passed.
Yeah, and there's
nice
no
and
like
easy.
guilt to be like, oh my God. When you haven't seen your mates for a bit and you're like, God, I'm such a rubbish friend, and like I've missed them, and you don't have that with those people because it's like you didn't establish it anyway, so it's a different thing. There's like one of my favourite people in the world was someone I met on tour, a violinist, and she's like a bit older than me. She's got kids who are sort of in the 20s. She's glam and like beautiful and cool. She does like Ibiza classics, like those orchestra stuff.
Nice.
She's done all the big like Star Wars like sound. Do you know what I mean? All the
She's
cool
the Star Wars
soundtrack.
soundtrack.
She's done everything. Like her and another lady that I think is amazing as well. She's just like, they're just the coolest women, and I love them. And there's no pressure. And I might go down to Margate and like stay there for a week.
Yeah.
And it'd be cool. And I wouldn't see her for 3 years.
Nice.
And it's just great. You just
No
don't
pressure.
get that with other
Like they're
things.
kind of like a fling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a bit of a fling.
Yeah,
like
it's
a violin
that,
fling.
that happened like crazy. It was
Yeah.
great.
Amazing, mate.
Yeah, I love that.
Great.
Would
And-
recommend.
Would recommend touring.
And I do daily.
Yeah. Oh, mate, honestly, there's so much to talk about. I'm like, where do we go next? Do we talk about tracks next? Or have I missed anything out in the middle?
I
that
don't
you
know.
think
I
is
just like, I
important?
think with the music stuff, there's like, I think the thing that I like is because the cello is so different, but I think all the stuff I've done, it all links together, and it's a lot of it is quite Sheffield focused.
Yeah.
And it just makes me really glad because I'm just like, I get to have a little piece here and there.
Yeah.
And just making those connections. I was just thinking before I, came in, like I was saying earlier about like Joe Carnell and those guys. And
Yeah.
I met them lot years ago when they're doing different stuff or living different lives, and I'd dip in and do a little bit of something, and that still it's obviously it's there on the records of different artists, and it'll always be there, and we all come together like.
Yeah.
but we're all growing up and doing different stuff, and it's cool, and you don't.
And you've remained connected through time and all those changes of like personality or styles or whatever. It's still
because
kind of
however
all
much you
work
think you're going to
together.
stay friends with someone because you get on with them, his family grows and everything else gets a bit smaller, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But like Joe's Christmas show,
Yeah.
you know you're going to see everyone, and it's great.
That's
and you're just
nice.
like, I hope you're having a great life, like
Yeah.
from year to year, and everything's nice, and it's just really like good.
Yeah. It sounds great.
It's really fun.
I mean, Sheffield in particular seems to have that around the music community. Regardless of like who we speak to, there's always sort of a big, I don't know, group or like synergy between.
There is like,
its
and I think
members.
there's like the different groups, and that's good. And I've met a lot of people in my sort of, I don't know, post COVID times that it's like it's nice. Like I do quite a lot of work for a composer called Zeb, and he does like adverts, and they're like, and films. He's done like he's cool. He's great. And there's like a whole crew of those people that he works with that you see in a slightly different way. It's not touring, but you'll all have done like a, I don't know, like a Starbucks advert. You know, it's a bit. Do you know what I mean? It's
mad
a bit
in
different.
itself. Have you played on a Starbucks advert?
Well, I don't even know if it was for this country, to be honest. But like,
played on a Starbucks advert for Albania, kind of thing.
well, yeah, it might be. I honestly couldn't tell you where it might be for here. I don't know. But there's like a time during lockdown where he did loads of like stuff, and there was like a BBC ident, you know, like the music in between.
Yeah.
And there was like there was cello on that, and then
that
and
kind of
like the
thing.
news would be on.
And
it'd
now
be
the
like,
news at 10.
Yeah, and there was like one video where it was like they had all the best bits of the BBC through the years, and we will do this again, and you know, like all that. And like Alan Partridge was one of the clips, and I was like, I can hear my own cello, and I can see Steve Coogan. At this like.
At the same time,
and I just was like, well,
cello meet Steve.
Yeah, I was like,
Steve
finally, my brother will be proud of me. No, I'm kidding. He's a very proud brother.
But then you, like in your head, I guess, like you flash back to the 12-year-old girl on the bus lugging a cello on her back.
Yeah.
And it's crazy where that instrument's taken you.
Yeah, exactly.
That whole journey. If you'd never got that cello ever, you wouldn't have done that thing. It would have taken.
Yeah,
and
that's the thing. You could be going. I could be in a big orchestra if I'd have been good enough, or like. You know,
I mean, I don't put yourself down, mate.
Well,
you've done some huge bits. With music.
It's one of them, isn't it? Like, there's always.
If that had been the path that would have taken you,
yeah,
for
exactly.
Sure.
And I just think like it's good to have a bit of what's the word? It wasn't a straightforward route. Like, there's been a lot. Like, I've always done lots of teaching, and there's always been things in there that are a bit different. Like, I spent all that time doing Bears t-shirts. Do you remember that?
I do remember you doing that. Was that like draw left-hand bear?
Yeah.
What was it called?
It was the Bears. The Bears.
The Bears.
Yeah, and I had.
But you drew them with your
left
weaker hand.
Yeah, my weak hand. So it looked like kids had drawn it.
Badly drawn bears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I've tried all this stuff to try and get to like to feel like the vibe of, you know, like being creative,
creating,
but doing some not being too pretentious with it as much as I can.
But they're all such good ideas. Like the Bears. I loved that actually.
It was mad. Like even that, I don't know. I can't believe I got to do that. I sold like thousands, like multiple. Like, do you know what I mean? It was
thousands
of
of t-shirts and stuff. Yeah.
It was on walls. Like,
when did you stop doing that?
When I had to go to the post office, that's the genuine like. I hated going to the post office.
Like, oh, you again?
And I'm chaotic. Like, it's like me and my friend. In fact, it was. Do you remember the Crooks?
I do. Yeah.
So Russell, the older drummer before Croftsy, he's a good friend, and he was like, he sells clothes. He's amazing. He's like sells vintage clothes. He's a good guy, and we sort of started doing it together after I'd done it for a while. The Bears stuff, and it sort of didn't work anymore because I don't think I was that bothered, and it just didn't work. It just like, and it was just the time, and I just didn't want to. I didn't want to go to the post office and post the t-shirts. I didn't want to like go on social media. I just didn't want to do it. And you need to, don't you? You should be happy when someone buys something.
That's such a unique perspective, though. I think you're a bit like that, Dave, with like creative stuff. If you stop wanting to do it, you just stop doing it. Whereas I think if I find something that hits, I'm like, I'm gonna try and do that forever. and milk it and make it better and or whatever. But then again, I guess
You have to
if
do a
I
lot to make any money though with stuff like that.
yeah,
And I'm just like,
yeah, for sure.
I wasn't sure. I'd started doing it because I thought it was funny and it was like a laugh.
And then it became a job, and then
yeah. I mean, I'm like that. Yeah, I follow it. If as soon as I don't enjoy it, I'm out, kind of thing. And that's why I never been able to hold I found it very hard to hold a traditional job. I like elements within it, maybe, but like I was fucking miserable doing normal jobs. So like doing this is what I want to do. This is like, I love this stuff, like production and blah, blah, blah. And it's kind of, I watched a podcast and it was, there's this guy called Brennan Lee Mulligan. It's like a D&D. He makes it, he's a fucking genius. He's really talented and he's a dungeon master. And he knew from a young age, that's what he wanted to be. And he said something in his podcast where I was like, fuck, that's so true. He's like, he goes, if I've chased success, like what was successful, he goes, it just wouldn't have fucking worked because like he chased what he loved forever and he made all those choices because he goes, back when I was younger, D&D was fucking, and he goes, he just imagines a kid going, I see a gap in the market.
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons, like plotting it out like that. Like, especially, he goes, what kind of 10-year-old boy is going, I see a gap in the market, Dungeons and Dragons, I'm going to take advantage of it. He goes, no, it's like,
see a gap in the market.
I did
cellos.
it.
Yeah.
He goes, trust me. He goes, the step up for me was like, oh, I'm going to do campaigns in my basement for like 2 of my friends that no one fucking cares about.
Yeah.
To the point now where he's like 35, our age, and he's like, this is just a fucking dream come true. He said, I've always just had this thought that this is what I was going to do. And he already followed his heart rather than like a strategic line of, forgive me, but that sounded a bit like if something hits and I'm going to do the hit thing.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm more of the belief of, you've got to love it, man. Like at this core, you got to love it and the love of doing it. And sometimes that means just not doing it for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, our world doesn't work that way, where you can't monetize everything. Like some things hit. Like at the minute, Dungeons and Dragons is kind of cool to be in. It's still hard to do, but you can like Dungeon Master across the world now over Zoom and Skype and stuff, and it's actually a paid thing. But back in the day, man, it's like podcasting is fucking hard to get into.
Yeah.
But we're doing it for the pure love of the fucking game because
Yeah, that's true.
We don't
and then
make
I
no
guess it
fucking
changes
money.
sometimes, doesn't it? When you get to the point where it does make money or it does become successful, like the Bears, then you're like, oh, now it's not as fun.
Yeah, because you just like you're doing it for a different thing, and I'm not an artist.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I am,
okay,
but everyone is. I believe everyone is everything, but like
that wasn't what you'd been like. Oh, that's what I want to do.
no,
Draw
my friend
things with my
literally
left
was
hand.
like, "Can you draw a picture that looks really shit? That looks like a kid's drawing it for an album cover?"
Yeah.
Which I did, and then I got a bit weirdly addicted to it. And I was in Berlin, and this actual real life artist was like, "They're well cool. I will print these for you to sell, and you can start the business." That's how it started. It wasn't like a.
Can I ask a little question?
Yeah, go on.
The more you drew with your left hand, did you get better
They
at
got
drawing?
better. Yeah. I could actually do it like that.
Wow.
It got to that point because you have to draw so many.
Yeah.
Because that was the sort of thing you had to just like.
And then by the end, you're like drawing with your like a pencil in your teeth,
I
kind of
should have
thing,
done
to make
that.
it bad.
Yeah.
One of your nostril.
I've got this weird theory. Do you think you're good with your hands? That's why you took up cello and then now drawing with your left hand. Are you quite?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Because I tried
really.
playing football with my feet, and anything with my feet, I'm garbage at. What you laughing at, Andy?
Because obviously you play football with your feet. I tried playing football with my feet.
Right, I got it.
I've got a really embarrassing thing that I look like a duck when I walk, and my mum's because my feet go outwards.
When you're outside, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, I know. And my
Walk
mum used
in
to
a straight
sort of
line?
mention it like it was because I
I'm
don't
so
know if she was
sorry
worried
if I
about
look.
my. Well, it's
I'm
fine.
so sorry.
I know I do it. It's fine. And you don't realise until you see a video of like you're like, oh my god, is that what I do? But so I'm a foster carer, and my little boy, he's lived with us for a couple of years, and he obviously hasn't got the backstory of my mum or anyone saying to him that I walk like that, and he turned around once and went, Lucy. And then he started doing this walk.
Like imitating your walk.
And he went, that's what you look like. And I was like, Oh, okay. So it's a real thing, this, isn't it? It's not like, sometimes
It's like
you plant the
served you
seed
there.
of something about yourself, don't you? Like, you'll say to someone, oh, I'm really crap at this, or I'm really, and they'll know, but there's no seed being planted by that.
Do you know the best way to steer
That's
into the
just-
skid is just to address it on a podcast? So, do you know what, guys?
Duck walk,
Stop fucking talking about
goose walk.
I've
Oh,
always-
wait, no, that's a different thing, isn't it?
The thing that tied my
Oh
things
my
together, I was
God.
always good with my hands. I loved card tricks. I loved playing guitar.
Really?
But anything with my feet, terrible.
Useless, yeah.
Useless.
walking.
Walking, yeah.
Standing.
All
Actually,
over
yeah,
all the
to be
time.
fair, I fall over myself all the time.
Look, my theory's working out. You're probably shit up with your hands,
Yeah.
but terrible with your feet.
There you go.
Mm.
No footballer over here.
Imagine if you could distribute, you'd be like Ronaldo, wouldn't you?
Well, he doesn't use his hands, James.
Yeah, but like if you could
he doesn't
distribute
need to,
it
does
from
he?
your hands to your feet,
Oh.
you'd be like Ronaldo, wouldn't you?
He's there.
There you go.
I'm with you. I'm on board.
Brilliant. Do you want to chat more about fostering, your experience with that, or would you rather talk about tracks?
I don't mind either. They're sort of intertwined in many ways.
Let's go. Chat some fostering for us. Then.
Yeah, so I think everyone should know more about that. Not everyone has the traditional sort of family setup, and in whatever form that is. And I think I've got a really good friend who actually, she was my boss in one job. The original boss that when at Sheffield Music School / Tracks was Sheffield Music School.
Yeah.
And she also got me a job in a school as well. So she was amazing. Well, she is amazing. And she fostered. And I didn't really know the difference between fostering, adopting, like that kind of stuff. I didn't really get it. And she sort of showed me what that was like. And I used to look after a little boy, which I massively valued. Like, he's an absolute legend. He was like, not a page boy, but sort of like a page boy at my wedding, like just a lovely kid.
Yeah.
He's brilliant. And it just made me think a little bit more. And then when I started teaching, when I sort of set up tracks with Tessa, who I work with, we sort of started having some inquiries from places and residentials of children who are in care who might want to do music. And I sort of not really thought much on it that much. I started working with some of these kids, and obviously great kids, but just being dealt a bit of a tough hand, really.
Yeah.
And it just, like, I'd always known I wasn't that bothered about babies and all the rest of it. And I basically was just like, well, I think I'm quite together as a person. I think I've got a fairly
definitely.
big heart. Like, I think I can cope with this. I think I can do it.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, well, I'm single, so do I do this on my own? And then I met, I re-met my husband 13 years after I'd originally dated him, and was just like, date one, I don't want a kid. I want to foster, just so you know. And he was like, yeah, cool.
I'm with you there. Like, me and Leanne talk about it a lot, and I always check in. I've been with her for 10 years. We always check in with each other. I love her to bits, and we're both on the same page, luckily, that we just don't want kids.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not off the table like adoption later, which is what we I think we align on.
Yeah.
And hearing you say that, when my ears pricked up, I was like, oh, interesting. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
going to be years yet, because I just need to fucking sort my head out.
Yeah,
Like, do you know what I
yeah.
mean? Before,
Well, but
like,
that's really important. You've got
Yeah.
to be your best
sure. I'm getting
self
there.
in a way, I guess.
getting
Like,
there.
yeah, and you like, I think, well, there's no time. It's not like a body clock situation, obviously, with fostering
That's
or adoption.
another thing with ladies, with
Yeah,
the body
yeah.
clock running down. Leanne had all that, man. Yeah, she had
Exactly,
all
and
that,
I just
so.
think it's like,
And
people
adoption
just
can be
don't know
so
it.
good. Like you say,
Yeah.
carry on talking about what people don't understand and might not. Educate me, because I'm definitely interested. In
Yeah.
this
I
could be a
guess-
potential future for me.
So we get asked a lot of questions that might be helpful, like place to start. Like, people will say to me, why don't you want to adopt? And for me, like, I just know that there are so many children that cannot be adopted, that do not have a loving home.
So adoption and fostering, obviously two different things.
Yeah.
Fostering is temporary. Adoption is
Not
permanent.
necessarily. So you can.
Interesting.
Yeah. So the friend who I was mentioning before about that fosters, her children are all permanent. She's had them from whenever they moved in till they're adults. They they're in some of them are in their 20s and they come back, but they're her children. She is mum. And I think for me, we did some short-term fostering while we were sort of starting out.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to do something and someone needs me for a long time, like me and my husband were like, we will try and weather the storm essentially. So you might get a child who's got a lot going on and they might move between homes because maybe their behaviour is difficult or whatever, that's, it is what it is. And that's a valid reason. Like if you can't cope with something, then anyway, that's a whole other thing. But we didn't want to do short term. So we've always said we want to do permanent fostering. And the reason why you can't always adopt children who are in permanent care is well, there's many reasons, but they've still got parents. They'll still see their parents. They might see them every month. They might see them more than that. They might see them less than that. But they've got parents. I'm not trying to replace anyone's mum.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
you're just supporting in a way that you're needed to be to support.
Yeah, and it's up to the child what you are. So I might be mum one day, but the next day I'm not mum. I'm Lucy. And I could be mum for 6 months and I could be Lucy for 2 years. Like it's okay.
Yeah, I think I'd find that quite easy to kind of, because I'm all about the kid. Do you know what I mean? It's like, look, I think I can understand why that might be hard for some people.
Definitely, and some people are never. There'll be older carers who are like a grandma figure or an auntie figure, and there are foster carers who are relatives of children. But they're official foster carers as well.
I think I'd be a great dad. It's just, I don't know, just something in me. I don't know. I've always been like, I know you can't ever have the perfect circumstance in terms of like, but it's never come around for me where it's like, there's perfect. Maybe I'm like, I just want to have this amount of money. I want to make sure I'm earning this amount.
Yeah.
I want to make sure my head's right and this, that, and the other. But I know there's no perfect time and people say that, but I don't know. I've just been always like, I don't know. Same with Leanne, we've just never been. Yeah. We're fucking cat people. Do you know what I mean?
I think with kids it's so hard as well because you can't just be like, pick a perfect time because life's
not
life's
like
upside down.
Life just keeps life.
Exactly. So
Isn't
you could be everything is at the perfect time, and then everything could be upside down the next year. So
true that, man.
It is difficult, but like
we can't even decide on getting a dog. Like we want a dog, but we've been wanting to pull that trigger for 5 years.
Yeah.
But we're like, we'll disrupt the cats. We don't know. I'm gonna have to be home with it. And Leanne's getting a bit. She's like, I want a dog now. And I'm a bit like, that's my 5 a.m.'s gone. And like,
but you don't know, do you? You just
staying
don't
up
know.
till 5 a.m.
Huh?
Dog that's your issue, is it? You stayed up till 5 a.m. Your 2 a.m. pot noodles are compromised.
Yeah, they are. That's my issue. No, do you know what it is, lad? Like, I'm gonna have to get up early and walk that dog, especially when it's a puppy and stuff. I got to be up. Yeah, I got to be up. It's gonna change.
Putting nappies on it.
It's a dog. A puppy is a fucking hard thing.
Yeah, you have to put nappies on them, don't you?
Yeah. No, you don't.
I thought
there's just shit on the floor.
Oh, I thought dogs did. I thought you did that for some dogs.
No, I don't know. I don't think so.
I think maybe at the other end of their lives.
Yes, they're definitely on the back end.
Do you know what I mean?
Right. You can tell he's not a dog person.
I'm not a dog. Sorry, I'm not a dog.
No,
I'm not a dog.
I'm
guy.
not either.
Sorry,
I like dogs.
Nappies.
I'm a pot gooseman.
I love animals. I like. I'm definitely a cat, but it's because they're very hands off. Yeah. And I like, cool.
Do you know what though? So there's so many different ways to do fostering as well. Like I went to a meeting today, and it's there's supported lodging. So it might be someone who's like 16, who's quite independent. They'll live with you, but they've got to sort of meet certain thresholds to be able to cope with that. And it's not the same as fostering; it's more sort of hands off in a way.
Oh, snap!
But they're sort of like they'll be part of your family, but just in a slightly different way. Like fostering's really intensive. Yeah. Because there's a lot going on for the kids, but it might be that they're a bit older.
Any of this, man. Yeah,
and I mean the same with refugees and asylum seekers. You could support a 16-year-old or younger, depending on when they've come over. You can do that as well, and that could be different again. So and weekend care. I support. We do support care as well. So it might be 1 weekend a month. There's different ways to sort of do it.
What a lovely thing to do.
That's what I think. Later on in life, I think it's such a great fucking thing to do because nobody thinks about it.
Beautiful thing to give to people.
Yeah, man.
That you're doing that.
Yeah, but you get it all back as well. That's the thing. Yeah. Like it's not unselfish. Is that the right way around? A double negative. I don't know how that was.
What's the friends thing? There's no selfless good deed.
Yeah, but it's true.
If something makes you feel good.
Yeah, because I've chosen I've said from day one I didn't want a baby. So if I don't want a baby but I want a child, it's still means that I get to have a family.
Yeah.
But it's just not in the way like necessarily everyone thinks a family is.
But it's
very valid family.
I've never felt like family meant the same to me as it did. Of course, I love my family, and I've never felt the same though. It's just like, oh, it's your blood. It's your blood. It's what because you can't choose who your mum or dad or your sister or your brother's going to be. They could be very problematic.
Yeah.
And in fact, it's not my family necessarily. My family are lovely, but I've seen it.
Yeah.
It was especially my missus' side of some of her family is problematic, but she keeps me around because it's blood and it's what you do. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I feel family's different. Families who choose to be around. I'd like consider Jim family.
Yeah.
Not Andy, but I'd consider Jim. Sorry, I had to get it.
I think it's like allowing people to know that you can have a wider family as well. Like you can have your mum and your dad, and you can have these other two people that you love as well.
Yeah.
And like being a mum isn't necessarily going to be day to day, because if you don't live with your child, you can't do those day to day things, and you're like, we're doing them. But there's other things that it's just different.
It's not all linear. Like none of it. No childcare is the same. Every parent is different, and fostering must be an element of that for sure.
Yeah, and I think like you've just got to have the thickest skin that you've. Like the hardest thing I've ever done is like fostering by a million miles, by 100 million miles.
Yeah,
because you're letting someone into your home that you don't know.
Yeah.
Who's traumatized. You cannot be in care unless you've got trauma.
Yeah.
Otherwise you wouldn't be in care.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's all the other stuff that goes with it that might have happened to you. There's a million reasons why you could be put into care, and none of them are happy. And you have to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to keep dealing with it because it's a lifelong thing. People who've suffered like that in any kind of trauma is not. You don't just wake up 10 years later and go, I'm cured. Like, it doesn't work like that. It's a lifelong
long process,
thing.
and you've got to support it.
Yeah, and you've just got to know that it's not about you. You're not, you're not the one who's done something wrong. You just try it, aren't you? And this little person's just like, world has been put upside down, and you just got to try and be as like thick-skinned as possible. I've grown some real thick skin, but it's good. It's great.
I'm going to have to call a little break there because I really need a wee. This is post-piss break. So I'm covered in...
Piss.
We're covered in piss up here. It was either up here or down in my pants. So... I
was going to say, mate, I just shoot it up there.
Good stream. Strong stream.
Yeah, tried to catch
stream.
it in your mouth, didn't you? A bit for the toilet, bit for me.
Did you ever watch Around the Twist, the show?
Here we go.
What is that?
Do you know it?
This is.
Yeah, we know it.
Have you
There was an
felt like
episode
this?
where they had to try and pee above the wall. Is that true again? I say a lot of stuff, and sometimes I've started questioning whether it's just stuff.
You do dream, you said a lot.
Oh, I have night terrors, so I'm feral.
Was one of your night terrors an Around the Twist episode?
Well, that's what I mean. I don't. Sometimes I'm like,
There's
is
a
this
pee
real?
above a wall.
I don't want to know about your piss dreams.
No,
Like-
I think it was a real episode.
Right. Why did they have to pee above a wall?
I don't know. I just remember. I don't know.
Like a challenge
I
that
don't
was
know.
set to them.
I
It'd
honestly
be hard
don't
for
know.
girls, isn't it?
It wasn't girls.
Like, so three boys are like,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
I bet you can't pee above that wall.
And there
then
was a
they
kid
stood
that
there
just
like
weed
doing
over
it.
top of the
To be fair, we did that when we were
I
young.
might have to
weren't we?
Google that later.
Kids TV back in the day, though.
It's quite feral.
It was weird, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Odd when you look back.
Great
It's like the
theme
magic
tune,
roundabout. That was
Yeah,
wild,
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
it?
It felt like this.
When strange things happen,
Are you
going round the twist.
You should have played that for
And
the
then
Queen.
wasn't there a weird noise at the end? Is that?
Oh, it was. It fucking was.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a laugh from down a well,
Hmm.
basically, like echoing out into time.
That was from Biker Grove.
Oh, this biker grove.
Biker Groove.
There we go. Yeah, you're right.
What was that biker grove
That's
around the
fine,
deck when he lost his...
Sorry, Andy is a Biker Grove enthusiast. You can see his Biker Grove
Yeah.
No,
tattoos,
that's
t-shirt.
just what I made, just to
Yeah.
keep everything up to date.
He's got
Fact
one
check.
that
He's our Biker Grove enthusiast.
It's a biker
He's our
the grove.
HR.
I should not measure.
Yeah, Biker Grove.
He's
one
got
on each.
G, and then he's got R, then he's got E, the other side, and when he opens, it's
Oh,
biker.
My God.
Fucking hell, talk about what you're going to talk about, please, else I will just... Put it away, Andy! You don't want to see that. It's disgusting.
Can we please cover tracks? Because we've spoken really wonderfully about how your involvement with tracks has led you to like becoming a foster parent,
Yeah.
and fostering. But what is tracks? Because
Okay.
it's such a mad thing that you've done with it.
Yeah, so I worked at Sheffield Music School,
Yeah.
the charity, for like so many years. Saturday morning, and I'd be coaching music for kids, and it's an amazing job. I've always loved it.
Yeah.
And I took over as director in 2019, end of
Yeah.
2019. First concert,
Nice.
weekend before lockdown.
So it's kind of your fault, the whole lockdown
Yeah,
thing.
it's all us. No, actually, we cancelled it, so we're on the right side of that.
Yeah, we're on the right side of history.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, we sort of, I say we, it was like me and one other person, Tessa, who I work with.
Yeah.
We were both sort of on the same page that we were like, there's a lot of people who can afford to do things, and there's a lot of stuff in the city that you can do if you can pay for it. There's not as much, there is some stuff, but there's not as much for kids who maybe like something a bit different in music and can't pay for it.
Yeah.
And we sort of did a first initial project under the name Tracks, because we wanted to do something that was like differently branded, sort of had a different idea.
More youthful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like quite cool, hopefully.
Definitely.
And thank you. And yeah, it just sort of snowballed really. So we did stuff in the holidays for children with free school meals through some like council funding. And then I was like, well, what about the rest of the time? They're into it now. So can they not join the thing that we do every week?
Yeah.
So we were just like, we'll sort of just make it free. So then we just made the whole thing free and just with donations.
From the kids that were sort of coming in.
Some people would pay if they had it, and some people wouldn't. Like, we'd just...
If people are listening now, can they make donations to Tracks?
Yeah, and like, we're absolutely desperate for donations, because like I say, the whole point is we're trying to find people who can't afford to do it. So we've got to have the money from somewhere.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're trying. We've always, you know... It's always a bit last minute with the fundraising. So, yeah, we're really trying, and we're doing a big push soon.
Yeah.
I can talk about that. And, yeah, we just sort of, like, grew from being a weekend thing and a holiday thing. And then we did some work with children in care and realised, like, the people that I know in my life through music are multi-talented.
Yeah.
Like Franz Von, for example, we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. Legend.
He's a trained social worker, so that helps. Like Philippe Clegg, I think he's the best bass player in, you know, Sheffield, legend, great with kids. Like, it's just so many, Rhiannon Skirt, like, just so many good people who the kids relate to. They're all giggy musicians.
Yeah.
And we just have been working it out ever since, really. So I've gone from it being my 3-hour-a-week job to my full-time job now, which, like, it's just mind-blowing to me. And, you know,
it seems very fulfilling as a job as well. Like,
amazing.
you're using music, which seems to be kind of a recurring theme throughout your life. You're using music to, like, propel another thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I just couldn't be happier, like, that it's something that I've done with a lot of help. But, like, I'm really proud that it was sort of something that I've driven and made bigger. And there's got about 20 staff now.
Incredible.
And not saying they're all full-time or anything. It's more than that. But we work with loads of people in the city and around. And I just think we use loads of the studios, and we're just trying to make it so that there's even more of an infrastructure here, so that people can have actual jobs out of it as well, and like do something different.
It seems to be good for, like, everything around it though as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, because I mean, those teachers have got the work as well. Like, that, you know, they always say, like, I won't want to be a guitar teacher, but I do want to work for Tracks. And we get people asking daily if they can come and work for us, which I'm so, like, pleased about.
Yeah, you've built the reputation, and you've put in the groundwork, and you're doing some really cool stuff and like things that young people will resonate with authentically as well, which is difficult to do. And
I think it's like you see the difference in them as well. Like, we all do the thing that we do. Like, we do loads of rap and production. I'm not a rapper.
No,
shock horror.
What?
But
I bet you could spray a 16.
Do you know what? It's got better. I'm not doing it, obviously.
Do people write your bars for you, or do you write your own?
All my own, yeah. But you know what? If I have to cover a class of rap, like,
you can do it.
It's fine, because I know all the kids, and we get on, and I can, you know, I can help them.
Yeah.
It's not the worst thing that's happened, but it's just knowing your strengths. Like, I can talk to young people, and I'm on a level with them, and, you know, those connections are like important, and I don't know them all as well as I used to. I used to know I probably still do know every single kid that comes.
Yeah.
To a certain extent, but yeah, those relationships that we've built with all the staff and the kids, it's just like.
So is that because there's more kids now than ever before?
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
thing? It's just impossible to know them all.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
How many
them
kids are
all.
roughly coming now to tracks?
So like on a Saturday morning, there'll be like between 40 and 80.
Wow.
And
40 and 80.
Yeah, it could be anything, and then we go into schools and like inclusion centres and the alternative provision. So we have kids coming in and out all day. Some of them are full time, some of them come 1 day a week.
Wow.
We've got youth clubs, like, and we have teachers going out to places, and I generally try and get myself to everything, but
Yeah.
you can't.
Mate, yeah, don't spread yourself too thin or whatever.
Yeah,
The difference this must be making to the city in terms of like long term though, from where these kids are now making music, having that opportunity, like I don't know how to explain it. Just the supervision and the guidance that you guys are putting in place, which they wouldn't have otherwise had, just means that Sheffield in 5 years' time, 10 years' time is going to be an absolute powerhouse for young musicians and young artists coming through.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, like, I think the thing that we really value is like professionalism and like getting decent people in. Like,
Yeah.
you know, Ed Sheeran is.
Yeah, let's talk about that because that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
like,
crazy.
you add someone like that into the mix, and it's really validating for everybody.
So what does Ed do in terms of tracks?
So he's got a foundation, and which was set up sort of a couple of years ago, and basically he wanted to go around and visit some places that he'd sort of heard things were going well, and they sort of hitting priorities that he's interested in. And I mean, we've got a good reputation for working with children in care. And there was like, we had a meeting with like the Music Hub and some of the music teachers in the area who are brilliant, and the head of the council, and Ed came in, and I was there in this meeting, and we were just sort of talking about what the issues are, and it was a lot around like, you know, money and things that people need and time. And I was having a really hard day. We just had a young person that was like sort of a risk of losing their placement, and you know, everything was going wrong for this kid, and it was just like, it felt so much bigger than music really.
Yeah.
But you know, they could have been a risk of being homeless, but they still came to school like in our format.
Yeah.
And I just said it all how it was, and I was like frustrated and I was burnt out, and I just started crying because I always cry. And Ed was just like, gave me a hug and was like, "What do you need?" And I was like, "Cash."
Yeah.
And you know, and in fairness to him, that man has stuck to his word.
He's provided cash.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, like he's
Amazing.
funding organisations, and they want to know the ins and outs of everything. They want to support you.
Yeah.
You know, there's retreats that we've done. Like he's visited the kids, and then I mean
that's a crazy flex.
It's
like,
crazy.
Like and Ed Sheeran might not be to everyone's taste musically, but for young kids to have a global megastar, who, I mean, we discussed before this, for the last 10, 15 years has written for everyone from Justin Bieber to has he worked with Adele, like Taylor Swift, like he's worked with generations megastars, and there's popular musicians and there's popular musicians. Ed Sheeran's like probably one of the most famous musicians in the world of our generation or whatever.
Yeah,
of this
it's just
time.
it's unbelievable. The whole thing's
and
unbelievable.
he pops into tracks in Sheffield.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And I mean, he visited last year with DJ AG, who I think is amazing, in JME.
DJ AG, by the way, as well, top. Amazing. And JME. Unbelievable
people. And we're in this situation where I'm picking out some young people to like represent tracks, but also, you know, represent themselves.
Yeah.
And show what they can do, and show that, you know, it doesn't matter what training you've had or how you've got there. You can have something to say, and you can crack on.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you're supported in the right way, you'll be able to do it. Because who can say that they're going to be able to stand in front of millions of people with streaming and all these and the global superstars?
Yeah.
But every single one of those kids walked out, smashed it.
Yeah.
You know, proved themselves how great they are, had something to say with their own lyrics, and you know, and did us proud. I mean, I couldn't be prouder. It was it was an amazing experience being backstage with Ed and those guys and just like getting photos, and we're all there doing selfies, and they're like, what's Tracks about? And I got to say it all.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing my little kids who are now teenagers acting all cool because they are cool.
Yeah.
But it's just like a full circle moment of like me sobbing into like my cereal before a Saturday morning going, we're not going to be able to get into next term.
Yeah.
Never mind like it being my full-time job and I get to work with these kids like every day. It's just unreal. And
all the tears have been worth it.
Yeah, definitely. And people like Ed Sheeran, you know, we need to fundraise and we need to find a sustainable way to survive, because it's not like he's just putting it in his back pocket and going, here you go. We have business plans for it, and I've got to do a real drive for fundraising because we want to do more.
So if you're out there watching this and you've got a bit of money and you could afford to donate a bit of money each month to Tracks,
makes such a difference.
If you're a global superstar and you're listening to this, like, come on,
please.
Ed's doing it.
Ed's doing
come on,
it.
Where
Who
are you,
else can
Taylor?
do it?
Come on, I know you're listening.
We want like Sheffield people to help us. Like, there's people who for years have paid like £10 a month, and that'll. You know, we give out free lunches. That's paying for a kid's lunch every weekend. Like, some people give 50 quid. It's paying for their guitar lesson, and we'll give them a guitar. They will not be able to do that otherwise. Like,
amazing. It
goes straight into people doing something that matters.
We love that. We'll definitely do something from the pod in terms of like financing, or we'll buy a guitar or something.
Oh,
Andy will donate
amazing.
a few of his old drumsticks or whatever he's got lying around. But yeah,
I can imagine Andy doing a fucking scratch class or something.
Ooh.
Yeah. Do you do DJ stuff?
We do. We don't. We sort of have. Oh God, I'm not very technical.
Yeah. Okay.
We've got decks, but they're not like. They're like. Oh,
We'll have
I
to
can't even do it
obviously-
because I'm going to embarrass myself here. We do DJing, but I think that we would love to welcome
we'd have to
some more
obviously
people in.
cover up the tax.
Yeah, we'll have to cover up Andy's explicit tattoos because obviously he's covered the head
You
to
can't.
toe. But we can definitely.
We'll probably put him in a Mr. Blobby outfit or something.
Yeah, fantastic, perfect.
Sorted.
Scratching with Mr. Blobby.
Oh my
The
God.
kids will love it.
I'm doing that.
Yeah.
That's the dream.
By the way, what a terrifying mascot he was, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I love that man though. Mr. Blobby is an idol.
Oh,
Yeah.
He had me crying laughing whenever he just
Icon-
was on stage.
iconic.
Man. Try and explain to anybody like outside of the UK what Mr. Blobby was. They're like,
Just
what?
Yeah.
I'm guessing you've been to the Red Brick Market. You know, like around the corner.
Yeah.
There's like one of the stalls is just blobby. Well, it's not just blobby, but there's a lot of blobby stuff in there.
Yeah.
So I got
a
my
blobby
friend like this bag, and it was like a blobby as Princess Diana, and then the bag just said the People's Princess, and it was a blobby Diana.
That's incredible.
I can't remember the
There's-
name of the
yeah,
brand, but you must go and have a look because
That's incredible.
it's
There's
top
also
tier.
been a photographer recently who's done a series which is Mr. Blobby, but like a kind of demented version of Mr. Blobby, traveling across the city in different landscapes, and
I'm
it's
so
like
into that, so
starts in a
into
laundromat and then what do you call it? Probably not a laundromat. What's the British word for it?
a laundrette.
A laundrette. Thank you. Starts in a laundrette and then it moves like across a field and like just through like urban landscapes, I would say. Gritty, stood outside like graffitied walls and
Oh
stuff.
yes,
It's great. I'll try and
That's a
find
bit
it
of
and
me,
send you it.
that. Yeah.
It's good. So big things coming up for Tracks this year. I mean, doesn't get much bigger than Ed Sheeran, DJ AG, JME
I know, it's hard
rocking
to
up
follow that,
to like have the kids play live and stuff. But I guess Ed's still involved and
Definitely, yeah.
live.
He's
Do you do
involved
like
for another
live
2
shows and
years.
stuff? And
Yeah, we do. So we're gonna do. We're trying to start a record label so that any child that comes to Tracks can be part of it.
amazing.
So we've already released some songs, so you can find us on streaming platforms.
Yeah.
Um,
And all the money from that goes straight back into Tracks.
yeah,
into the-
yeah, and it's it's something we're really passionate about. So we're launching sort of the campaign on Valentine's Day. I'll
Love that.
send you guys an invite if you're free.
Yeah, please
We're doing a
do.
little
Yeah, of
party.
course.
And we've got some great ambassadors. We've got Steve Edwards, we've got K-Dot, we've got loads of great people. Sort of
Steve Edwards, former guest of the pod, great guy,
love
wonderful.
him.
K-Dot, not yet come on, but hopefully in the future
Yeah.
it'd be great to chat to them as well.
Yeah, we've just got some great people involved, and I think if we can get the label going, we can really help sort of showcase what the kids can do to a decent level, to get them in decent studios with producers and you know, we're already doing it, and we just want to shout about it a bit more. So that's sort of what we're gonna.
It's brilliant.
I'll check it out when I get back.
It's gonna be cool.
For
I'll
sure.
send you some tunes. Yeah.
Mate, please do. So for anybody listening at home, where can they find tracks if they are if they are like wanting to get involved in it or want to know about the music or find the music and stuff? Is it?
Yeah, it's like we've
social
got
media
@tracks_UK. We've also got an adults choir as well. So like, if you do want to come and sing with us, we sort of do.
Is track spelled? How I think tracks.
It's not with an X.
It's TRACK.
CKS.
So _UK.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So we put it all on there, and then you've got the links to the music and
We'll
everything
put a link
else
at the
that we
bottom of
do.
this as
Yeah,
well.
we'll link everything at the bottom of this episode, but it's always good to sort of tell people where they can find it.
Yeah.
Especially if young people are listening and want to get involved and they think it sounds cool.
Definitely.
And it's just Sheffield-based at the minute. But do you accept people from outside, from other
We've
cities?
got people from like Ches and Rotherham.
Ches
and
Vegas.
Ches Vegas,
Nice.
yeah. So we've got people from South Yorkshire and North Derbyshire.
Yeah.
But no plans to go anywhere else.
Yeah. But, mate, sounds busy enough as it is.
Yeah,
But
it's plenty for me.
I do. Yeah, I will say before we leave, I do have a question.
yeah, Dave's got a burning question.
Burning question. We ask all our guests this. What's your meal deal, mate?
Okay. Right. Can I imagine it's Christmas?
Absolutely. If you
Any
want.
time of year you want.
Okay. So my absolute favourite is like a proper turkey stuffing
Ooh.
sandwich. Yeah. Probably go with cheese and onion crisps if it's for the Christmas.
Are we going
Can I
Walker's
just
Max,
go?
or?
Sorry, can I just go back to the sandwich quickly?
Mm.
Pigs under blankets in there.
I mean, I'm not rejecting anything. The more, the merrier.
It's like sausages, bacon, turkey,
cranberry
stuffing,
Yeah,
bit of
don't
gravy.
mind if it's white or whatever. I don't
Malted
care
bread,
what
yeah.
bread it is.
All right.
Get it down, yeah.
Yeah, ideally it's 3 sandwiches in there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm obviously going for volume.
Yes,
I'm not going to
yeah.
go for a brie.
A 3-pack festive sandwich.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's
Unbelievable.
top tier for me. And then Walker's cheese and onion, I feel pairs beautifully with that.
Absolute. Just cleanse the palate after
Yeah,
the.
yeah.
Yeah,
Then what
and
we're going for a
You
drink.
ever
Drink
stuffing them in
wise-
the sandwich?
What?
You're putting the crisps in the sandwich. You ever do that as well?
No.
No, just a separate little side.
Yeah, I'll have half the crisps, 2 sandwiches, a quarter of crisps, sandwich,
Yeah.
crisps.
Finish
Oh.
on the
Yeah.
crisp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got the methodology as well. Of
Yeah.
the,
And then drink,
So
are you
it's-
saving
does
right till the end?
I'm
Or
a
throughout?
dehydrated gal always, so I'd usually probably chug half the drink before we start.
what drink is it?
It's generally going to be probably a Diet Coke,
All right.
but it
cool.
just depends like on the selection. So if it's like Dream World,
It is Dream World.
okay, is it morning or it's lunchtime?
Anytime you want it to be. It's your dream world.
I guess probably an iced coffee.
Oh, yeah.
If it's anything, the drink's going to be over £3, I'm going to go for it, even if I don't like it.
Yeah, the drinks are all, in our meal deal world, I guess the drinks are always very expensive, aren't
Yeah.
It is I think the main meta tactic is to go for most.
It is really.
I try to get the most out of it,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
meaty
I'm regretting the
crisps and-
coffee now I've said it.
Well, the coffee is quite expensive, a nice coffee, so you get your money's
You
worth.
do,
don't
but
you?
with a cheese and onion crisp, I don't think it's
You
going to
could get a hot coffee from like Costa or other brands
God,
are
I've just
acceptable.
thought I'm a Greg's girl as well.
Greg's Galley.
Honestly, I recently converted with the Church of Greg's, got the app this year. Said I'd be. Greg's is.
The Church of Greg's.
Honestly, I say
I'm here with the Church of Greg's.
my
I
mate
might
Jim.
follow
Honestly,
that.
whenever I go, because he's an advocate for the Church of Greg's, and I say just bless up, gonna pay my respects to, gonna go to church, and I take a picture every morning. Every time I go to Greg's, I'm just like, here we are, going in for
And-
church.
and you
Every
can,
morning.
like,
by the way.
If there's a few of you at Greg's as well, you can really work it nicely. So like, if I only want a snack, I'll double it with my little boy on. He might want just some wedges and a drink, but I just want a bit of chicken. Do you know what I mean? You can,
Honestly,
or a sausage roll and there's options there as
mate,
well.
what you get.
£5 meal deal, Greg's, by the way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, but the bang for your buck. when
Coffee,
you get,
sausage
like,
roll, sandwich.
If
You
you're
get the
getting a
heat,
coffee
don't
and a
you?
sausage roll, that's
Yeah.
like £3-ish,
yeah.
and that is like just one cost of coffee. So, and I mess
you
with the
go.
And
coffee at Greg's
their
as well.
coffee's fair trade, whereas like Starbucks and they're like a bit fair trade.
No bit. Just the
But
tiniest
not
bit.
really.
Church of
Yeah.
Greg's, man.
Greg's is the way forward.
Absolutely.
But yeah, Christmas sandwich. There we go.
Big. Mate, thank you so much for coming on and
Thanks
chatting
for
to
having
us. It's
me.
been great. Come back, see us soon. Everybody follow tracks, support them, send them money, send them instruments. What else can they send you?
Just
Christmas sandwiches.
good cheer.
Send them good cheer from the Church of Greg's.
Thanks.
Anything to finish on, Andy? There never is. Cool. Circle back. Circle back next week when I may or may not be here.
All right, love you guys. Bye bye. Talk about this week.